Okay, let's see.
I don't want to do this.
You don't want to do this?
No, not that. What's about to happen?
Oh. Cast magic missile on the intro. Hey, Flint could actually do that. Okay, is everybody here? Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Well, I'm not logged in, but I'm here.
gotcha.
You were taken away last week anyway.
Yes.
Yep, I'm gonna have to roll for you, and yeah.
I don't like your rolls.
Well,
I'm definitely gonna die then.
I can't make any guarantees there.
It'd be hilarious if you died before you got home.
I hope not.
Sad thing is, that's actually probably a real scenario because you didn't roll any hit die during your short rest.
Was I supposed to?
You could have if you wanted to
Yeah,
get your
you
health
probably
back.
should have.
I thought we got a full rest.
Nope.
We technically did.
Remember,
in the hut.
You said we got a full rest because we.
You did, but you kept taking damage from that puzzle.
From the what?
From the puzzle.
What puzzle?
The orbs, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you're not at full health right now.
And you're drowning.
Not yet. We'll have to determine that in just a moment, though. Okay, let's see here.
Fantastic.
And here we go. Last time, after a difficult day of trudging through the thick swamp and dense trees of the Jakato Wilds, our heroes made camp in the hut of 3 green hags they had just slain, the Jakato Coven. Flint took first watch and communed with the natural world around him to better understand the jungle. Tybalt took second, and while Binks loafed around, he decided to do some magical experimentation of his own. But this resulted in the warlock confused on his left and right. During this time also, Brad had another dream, with an ethereal figure with a familiar voice that goaded him to attack. He refused, and after still refusing to fight back even when attacked himself, the spirit got bored and left, leaving Brad to slumber once more. Jinx took third watch, and was joined by Piety after she woke up early that morning. Worried for the bard's sanity, Piety tried to clear the air around the omens she's been sensing, claiming that Voxia does not actually exist, and in fact, the celestial presence she has felt has not been from the Dark Goddess, but from Jinx himself. During their conversation, however, Piety fell forward asleep as Jinx felt a small bite on the back of his neck. He shrugged off the effects of the attack, and soon the group was besieged by a group of Grung, who captured our heroes and took them to their leader, Buffo. In the Grung camp, Jinx elected to be the one to face Buffo, throwing the challenge totem to the ground to initiate single combat. The frog leader grew to a massive size, but thanks to some help from his compatriots, including some well-placed tricks and some wild dancing, the bard managed to fell the Grung leader and dispatch him with a new mantra: Praise Voxia. The Grung, now seeing Jinx as their new leader and apparent god, led the party to the gates of a giant wall separating the village from the Black Swamp. Several crystal orbs served as keys, including the obsidian one they had gathered earlier, and a cobalt one that the Grung had helped the group gather from more of the local Yanti worshippers. After a long process and quite a few arcane burn marks, the group managed to open the door, and as a strange dust rolled out, they peered into nothing but silence and darkness. Sending Binks forward to scout, the small devil flew out into the swampy landscape to find none other than the Lost Wizard's Tower that the group had been seeking. Now, as our heroes move forward towards the tower, something calls out to Flint from beneath the murky water, and Verna has barely enough time to react as a strange claw rises from the depths and drags her under.
Kill. What'd you say? Drag me under? A claw.
Claw.
Okay.
So, Verna, at the moment, since you cannot be surprised, therefore there is no surprise round, you are technically in combat with whatever this is that has drawn you down into the swamp. So, as you kind of peer over to the swampy edge, you see something bubbling up in front of you, and before you can react, this large claw rises up, grabs you by the leg, and pulls you into the water. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw right now, which I guess I'm going to do for you.
Go ahead. Let me see that fail.
Carson, how far are we from the island that has the Wizard's Tower on it?
Actually, I will go ahead and kick you guys over to the map.
So the Wizard's Tower is also like in the swamp itself?
Yep. Binks, as he returned, you remember he told you that it was directly in the middle of the swamp.
Okay.
And let's see here. Where did Verna go?
Away from you.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Verna, you were able to react better than you thought. As this thing starts to drag you down, not only do you remember, I need to breathe, I'm about to go in the water, you also pull your mask up over your face, which traps a small air bubble inside of it before you even hit into the murky depths. Therefore, you have about double the breathing time that you normally have.
Okay.
But you currently can only stay underwater for about 2 minutes at this point. So, since you are currently in combat with this thing and there is no surprise round since you cannot be surprised, it has grappled you. It is pulling you down. It's going to try and bite you.
Bite me. Okay, so it's gonna bite me.
Do we see where this happened, or like?
Roll perception real quick, actually, because I believe Tybalt, you were flying around. Brad was behind him, and everybody else was in front. Or her, excuse me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No clue.
I still don't know where my left or my right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I yelled back at the group, "Hey, I heard something talk in my ear," and I turn around and look at the group. Where's Verna?
Jinx, all you heard was bloop, and no Verna. 21's gonna hit. So for a bite, that is okay.
Is Verna hiding, or she's gone?
She's gone. Not bad. Verna, you take 9 points of piercing damage and 2 points of acid damage as this thing that you can't see has dragged you into the swampy depths. And as you feel large teeth just tear into your flesh, something seems to be burning a little bit more than just the teeth.
Can I half damage the bite?
You can half damage the bite.
Okay.
It's still very hard to see underneath this water, but you can barely make out the visible form of something as it's trying to attack you. Certainly, you can kind of see the silhouette of the claw around you as well. So I'll say that you can half damage that. So you're going to take 6 points of damage total from that.
Okay. Am I free to move around and stuff like that?
No, you are not. You are grappled at the moment.
Okay.
However, it is now your turn since you are in combat.
How can I ungrapple him?
There are several ways that you could do it, but you can either try and break the grapple, you could try and shove him away.
Let's try to break the grapple.
Okay, it'll be your athletics versus his, or excuse me, your acrobatics versus his athletics. Let me see if I can find my music here real quick. Oh, this is going on.
Nope. You can't get mad.
What?
Okay.
Don't get mad. Quit crying.
Okay. Yeah.
It's your own damn fault.
Okay.
probably uninstall the game. You chased me for 30 minutes and then sank.
What the hell?
Brad's got another game going on.
Okay.
No, these people decided to chase me, and they're like, well, "Let's form an alliance." And then like the guy got on my boat and tried to kill me, and then he died. And then like, I mean, I knew that was bullshit. And then like, they chased me for 30 minutes, and so I let them catch me on purpose, and then sank them and killed them, and now they're crying, and it's like high school all over.
Love it.
Okay, well. Somebody doesn't care about the fact you're dying, Verna. Okay, so.
I'm listening to everything you're doing.
Mhm.
I really am. This is how I'm going to stay awake.
So hang on, let me resolve this real quick for him. It's gonna be your acrobatics versus it's athletics, and you roll a 21 versus. Oh, that one.
Oh.
So, Verna, as you feel this claw that's kind of dragging you down to the depths, it pulls you down further, 10 feet, 20 feet. And then all of a sudden, you pull out your knife and you're like, oh no, fuck this, I'm not going out like this. You stab the thing right in whatever its hand is. And you hear out a shriek of as bubbles start floating up towards you. You can use those bubbles now to try and find your way back up to the top. Flint, in your head, you hear they want to play. Verna, you are able to swim your way up following the bubbles.
Okay. Do I break surface?
I'm going to say yes. You break surface right back in front of where Jinx was.
And I yell help, and something's coming.
Should we roll initiative?
Jinx, Verna has washed up on the side of the water again. At this time, no initiative yet. You guys still don't know what's going on here.
And it's still swampy, right?
Yep.
Swampy area. We just saw Verna come out from underneath the water.
Yep. Verna has now flopped back up onto relatively dry land.
I'm gonna
What
fly
the
a little
hell
higher
happened?
and try to see if I can see any shapes in these.
Okay.
What the hell just happened, Verna?
A claw grabbed me by my ankle and pulled me under.
All right. I've been wanting to do this the entire time we've been in the swamp and all. I want to wild shape into a crocodile.
Okay.
Do I see any shapes like in the swamp?
Roll another perception check real quick. It's gonna be really hard to see. Nope, you don't see anything. Flint, you wild shape into crocodile, and you all see Flint get rather large and leathery as he just kind of flops down into the mud. This mud feels really good on your scaly belly. You hear that voice in your head again, Flint. Crocodile. That's cute.
I let out a crocodile belch or whatever they do.
What does the croc say?
You guys might want to get out of the swamp and on those logs, maybe.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet Music Theater.
Verna, Jinx asked
Nice one.
Verna, Jinx asked what you saw in there.
I saw a black claw, I'm guessing,
That's racist.
fuzzy. And I just saw shapes. But it was bigger than.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I guess it was bigger than me.
That does not sound good. What the hell is going on in this swamp? About this time, Flint and Tybalt, you can see this with your passive perceptions, but I need you to go ahead and make an active one real quick. Ooh. Flint, go ahead and make an active perception also. Still nothing. The darkness around this area is just too much. It's too hard to see. The mud kind of mixes into the murky water to where it's making visibility extremely difficult.
Can I go into stealth of the... Oh, go ahead. Resolve him.
Jinx, you send out your balls of light, and they really don't do much more than just illuminate the surface of the water. Again, it's really muddy, it's really murky, it's hard to kind of even get any kind of light down there.
Can I get my like weapons and poisons ready, knowing that what I saw?
Yep, I'll say you go ahead and able to poison your weapon. Right off another one of your Puto poisons. Well, maybe you need to get away from the edge of the water.
Yeah, everybody should back away from the edge.
So the dark green is like deeper water.
Yes. Where you are standing right now, the light areas that you see there, that's solid ground.
Can you unlock my token so I can move them?
You guys
Tan
can't move?
is
Oh, fuck me, I did not set these up yet. Jam fail. Okay, sorry.
so you said the tan is solid ground.
Yes. Give me just a second here, because I am an idiot, and I did not set up the tokens ahead of time, apparently.
Okay.
Which means you guys are probably going to have to go in and manually do your HPs. No, not her. There we go.
Okay, I just logged in.
Alright.
Where's this platform that I got pulled under? Is it like, is this it? Or...
Yeah, it's the green.
It's the green looking stuff.
The green is the water, yeah.
Okay.
It's Binks, but whatever. Binks has double stats right now, but that's okay. Okay, so
Oh
yeah.
my. What roll is that?
What?
I see a 3. Somebody just rolled a 3.
I don't
Maybe that's old.
see
I
any
don't know.
rolls coming through. I don't think anybody's rolled anything.
Yeah, it just popped up on the screen.
Oh, Carson, I'm 60 feet up. Do I see anything over this water at all?
I'm gonna say roll another perception check. Now let me check to see. I was actually gonna say with advantage on this one. As you kind of float over to this section of the swamp, you do see a shadow moving just underneath the surface. and you almost
How big is it?
large, quite large, huge even.
Bigger than life.
Bigger than anything you've seen so far, probably.
Not me.
And you do see, with that nat 20, what looks like a fin break the water and go back down quickly.
Guys, there's a big ass thing over here. Like how close to the water is it?
You just saw it break the surface. Just that little tip of fin is all you saw.
How big was the fin?
Just the tip.
It was a large fin.
What'd you see, Tybalt?
I don't know. It was just a big fin. It was a really big monster-looking thing, like a giant crocodile. I don't know, something really big.
Like him? She points to Flint.
No, much bigger than him.
Crocodiles have fins?
I don't know. They have scales, right?
What?
My imp cannot swim. He doesn't like the water.
I mean, if you've been wet as much as I have, trust me, I'm not going in there. Let's see.
It's definitely stalking us, whatever it is.
Okay, let me see what it's gonna do real quick. Yep, that's what it's doing. Verna and Brad, I need you two to make deck saves.
Oh man.
Sad.
Nat 20.
I can
Damn.
move now.
I'm on a roll tonight. I want to
Don't
live.
worry, I'm about to end all the good right here.
Nah, you're fine, blind monk.
23. Yep, you're both safe. Okay, so that's good. Verna, actually, you're not going to take any damage from this because of the nat 20. You're going to jump out of the way just in time. Brad, however, you are taking half.
Do we see what's attacking them? Like,
Yep. Give me just a moment. As Verna, you see rise up from the depths to the north now? Yeah, it's the north. This large, scaly, black visage, this massive fin on its head, and these curled, nasty-looking horns. As the head of a black dragon raises up out of the depths and unleashes its acid breath on you and Brad.
You called it.
Gross.
you're lucky. You see.
With that nat 20, Verna, you managed to dump out of... Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Verna, you managed to duck out of the way in time. Brad, however, you are taking half from this, and that's going to be...
I'm taking what?
half damage. It's going to be 11d8.
Oh my god.
Wow. Do we need to fight this?
Can we feed it the frog people?
Rolling the dice. Come on. It's taking its time. It's got to think about it. There we go.
So I take half that.
Yep.
24.
Take 24 points of damage as this thing raises up and this torrent of acid just sprays across your chest, Brad.
Brad just took a dragon facial.
That's rude.
Basically. And then...
No. No one takes a dragon facial like Abram took a dragon facial.
As it
I mean,
slips...
you don't even have a face.
as it slips back down into the murky depths.
Are we supposed to go into the tower?
Tower's the
That's a
objective.
quick question.
That's where we're going eventually, yeah.
Is there an opening on top of the tower?
How high is the tower, Carson?
Yeah, that's what I meant to
It's
say.
probably about 120 feet tall. It's up there. As it lowers back down into the depths, you hear.
Do we want to fight this, or do you want to run away?
You hear in your minds
Yeah,
again.
What do you think?
You see the giant crocodile shake its head no.
Carson,
Mm-hmm.
can I use my cape to warp on top of the building?
You're not going to have enough distance, I don't think. Wait, maybe you would.
I thought I had 500 on my cape.
However, go ahead and do a perception check for me.
Okay.
There's no windows that you can see up there.
How about on top? Well,
Is it like a flat?
yeah, is it
Tower
flat
or
top
is it
or
No, it's
like
it's
side
like
to
it's got like a tapered top to it. The typical wizard's tower has like a cone on top.
I can only teleport where I can see, right?
Yes.
Somebody should check the door to the tower.
Yes. Can I check the door?
Go ahead.
Didn't somebody find keys?
This will be the last action though, and then we're entering combat.
How do I check? So was it investigate the door?
Yeah, investigate.
I'm
door.
guessing.
Investigate it.
Flag it.
It's locked.
What type of lock is it?
It just looks to be a simple mechanical lock. However, as you're kind of pushing against it, there's something else in place.
Shit.
So I'm gonna.
Abram, bite the door, Abram.
Can I tail slap the door?
You can try.
What do I need to do?
Roll to hit.
Oh shit, just a regular D20, huh?
Yep. Ooh.
Nope.
Nope. Actually, Abram, as you slap this thing with your big croc tail, you see like a purple ward that flares up on the door itself, actually.
Great.
And you hear in your head, time to eat, I suppose. Good. I haven't had a hot meal in a while. And now I need initiative
start-
rolls.
I start chomping at the bit, or chomping it.
Pull out the thing.
I start doing the gator chop.
Of course. Hang on, let me remove the turns. Clear. Okay, roll initiative.
Do I have to reroll?
Yeah.
Carson?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Don't forget.
Sorry.
That's right. Gotta roll piety too. The initiative rolls are tasty. Okay, so what 13? Where'd you roll a 13? You roll a 13.
Yeah, he did, right above. Verna's 18.
Oh shit, nobody rolled a 20. Okay. Alright, let me figure out where to do with this. Four. Okay. Piety's gonna have to make a dex save. and she's going to barely pass. As the water around you guys starts to swirl up and more turbulent as you're trying to check what's going on with this door, you see a whirlpool open up where the head had popped out before, and it starts to drag Piety in, and she just, oh shit! No! And she just digs her hooves into the mud, and she tries to claw forward before the water starts sucking her out into the depths. Ah, damn it! Verna, it is now your turn.
Do I know where it is?
Roll perception. Nope.
I shoot the door.
Roll to
Put
hit.
the blood in the bus.
That'll hit. Let me see. Actually, let me roll D100 here. Okay. As you level your shotgun at this door, just trying to figure out what the hell you can even do to try and get away from this thing, you just BAM! And as you do, you see the ward flare again, bright violet this time, but as it dissipates down, it seems to be noticeably dimmer than it was before.
Guys, there's a shield on this door.
Yeah, we figured that out when it got tail whipped.
Well, I didn't know if I could see that or not, but okay. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Alright, let me check something real quick. Okay, doesn't do that. And it is in quarter. Okay. Flint does a 14 hit.
Yes. That's a crocodile, yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Really? That's a weak crocodile.
Take 7 points of damage as this thing's head lolls out of the water and bites at you and just kind of grabs into your scaly crocodile skin. Goes for a claw attack. That's going to miss. And that is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And then you take 12 points of slashing damage as this thing comes down on you with its claw and just rips into your gut.
Okay, what's the total damage so far?
So that's 19 points of damage from that.
19 points of damage according to the sheet. Did you want me to roll damage, roll hit dice for this, or just use it off the crocodile sheet?
Just use it off the croc sheet.
Okay, 19 hit points, so all of a sudden it drops me to 0. I drop crocodile form, and I turn into Flint.
Yes, you all can see this thing while it's doing this. As Flint drops back into his normal form, the dragon seems kind of confused for a moment, and then he just looks, and you see this scaly grin creep across its face as it slinks back down into the depths once more. Tybalt, it's your turn.
Is Flint unconscious or no?
No.
I'm going to maintain my head at 70 feet, and I'm going to hold my action for Eldritch Blast for when it breaks the water again.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, Jinx, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think we could see it when it attacks.
Jinx?
He was asking, Ali was asking if we could see it, one of the attacks.
Yeah, he said that a little bit, though. Man, read your spells before you make your move. It's a life and death situation here. Literally. Yeah, that box is a tricky thing. Roll a general intelligence check real quick. Judging from the way it's been attacking you guys, it has some way to know where you are at all times. Almost to the point of all of its senses are working normally.
There's some magic out of it.
Or just because it's a dragon.
That too, I don't know. I never dealt with a dragon.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So yeah. Which focus are you going to be using? Okay. Because you did have the other one also. So, okay, well, we'll just say that you use heartbreak for now. So, as you're all kind of like starting to back into each other, as this thing seems to be attacking you from all points out of the water, Jinx pulls out his harp and just starts playing music. This almost beautiful sound fills the area. There's no sound at all, but you seem to feel kind of uplifted by all of it. So yeah, Jinx, until the end of until this wears off, you have let's see, until the spell ends, you have advantage on all performance checks, and you can use a bonus action to force a creature that you can see and hear hear the music to make a charisma save, and if on a failure, they become friendly to you. Okay. I need you to say something to try and persuade it first.
Didn't you post a meme about that? Yet?
Yeah.
Okay, this has to make a charisma save. What's your DC? It fails.
Like the save fails, or his spell fails?
Nope, the save fails. The dragon seems, well, you can't really see anything. All you see is bubbling from underneath the surface of the water. As this head slowly rises up right here.
Where?
Right here. Tybalt, go ahead and make your attacks.
Do I know what Jinx is doing? Like, am I savvy to this?
I'm going to say go ahead and roll a general intelligence check to see whether or not you actually want to attack, but you've held your action for this moment, so...
Just a general intelligence check?
Yeah. Nope.
Alright, I'll roll a hit.
Roll to hit.
Huh.
Do you want assistance with that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
Binks
yeah.
is helping all the time.
Yeah, Binks,
Oh,
Binks
no.
is gonna fly over to it.
Oh.
So that's gonna hit.
Second attack.
Okay,
Now we're dead.
that's gonna hit. 27 damage total.
Yeah, you did.
Almost would have worked. Yeah, as this thing's head lifts up, Tybalt, Binks sees it come up and he finally says, "Tybalt, down here!" As you point your fingers down and boom, fire straight down into the water. This thing pierces it through the neck and through its head, and it lets out this massive roar in pain. As you seem to have done quite a bit of damage to it. And it's actually going to rise up and start flying.
Oh, great.
As dragon has now become visible. And it is flying up into the air. It's probably about 50 feet up now. Tybalt, you hear in its mind as this thing is... You hear in your mind as this thing is staring down at you. Annoying gnats! You think you're safe in the
Oh,
air?
hell no.
That's my domain too. Maybe I'll just snack on one of the smaller ones first. And it is its turn.
I was so happy. Now I'm so sad.
It has a turn again?
Yup.
Holy shit.
Verna, it's gonna swoop down at you. 19 to hit.
97 hit.
I hate you. Yeah. It is.
Okay.
It's gonna pick you up like an eagle.
Fly like an eagle.
Wait, it picked me up?
No,
Not yet.
it didn't pick you up.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Vern, as this thing swoops down to bite at you with its massive jaws, you take 24 points total.
Nice. I'm half that.
Okay, so you take 18. Wait,
be
no,
12.
12. You take 12.
Wow.
You take 12.
Holy shit, bro.
Put the rest of it in the fridge.
You take 12.
Oh, you was? Okay. How was it?
Okay, guys.
Okay. Crap, I lost my phone.
So is he still flying, or is he like settling down?
He swoops down to try and bite at you, and as he does, he gets a nice chunk out of your arm. And actually, yeah, he's going to lift you up now because he's got 2 more attacks. Let's see, that's a 17. Oh no.
Goodbye.
Burner, roll 3d6. I'm just kidding.
Oh, like what's going on? You're making.
I need to roll severity.
Oh,
You did.
What the hell is
Last
that?
time this happened, somebody took like 99 damage.
What do
I
you want
know
me to
this
roll?
all too well. You don't roll anything yet.
A death save. That's what you're gonna roll.
You probably won't even get to roll that.
Who throws a
Oh,
dragon?
that's so sad. Oh, sad.
Let me resolve the damage on the first one first.
For the
Still
first
trying
one.
to resolve.
Okay. The claw attack, you take 7 points of damage as it kind of rips into you from that. How are you looking?
Can I half that, or that was it with my
You've already
halves?
used your reaction.
I got one left.
Okay.
I wish I can react to every attack.
You take 11 points of damage.
Okay, so yeah, I'm unconscious.
And not only that. As the dragon lifts you up into the air, its teeth ripping into your side, it claws at you and just kind of plays with you as you're just lolling around in its mouth. Your blood is just streaming down its face. And before you lose consciousness, it reaches up with one of its claws and with surgical precision rips one of your arms off.
So I'm armless now.
And swallows it.
Oh, I'm getting that back.
And you're unconscious now. It's flying up. It's probably about 15 feet above the ground right now. Large wings beating down in front of all of you. Shit. Brad, it's your turn.
How high up is he?
About 15 feet.
It's 15 feet, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm gonna kind of move behind this log. And I am going to try to throw one of these expired beers in its eyes.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Hope that this works.
Damn. That hits. Okay, let me make a con save with it. That's a 10. It's gonna roll. It's gonna fail the con save. As you see Verta get lifted up and her arm ripped off from her body, you pull out one of these gourds of ale and toss it up at the dragon. It splashes in its face and it just as the alcohol kind of slips down its throat mixed with her blood. She falls out of its mouth and lands on the ground. You can see now that she is completely unconscious, but the dragon is now poisoned.
Does
Did it
her arm
affect
fall
his
out of
eyes
the
at
ground
all?
too?
Like, I don't mean to metagame or anything, but that's a green dragon, right?
Black.
He saw black.
Black you did. Okay, it was green on the screen.
Yeah, he called it out black.
It's-
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't have an actual black dragon token, so I made a green dragon blackish.
Oh, okay then. Never mind then.
Yeah, he called it out as a black dragon at the beginning. Before
I didn't know if that was just because it was like black from the murkiness, or if it was just
Yeah. No. So yeah, the dragon is now poisoned.
Did it affect its sight at all? Since I aimed for his eyes.
Not really. But you did poison it. So just poisoning it in general is going to give it disadvantage on everything.
just
So-
good.
I'll say,
plus.
yeah, it kind of affected it a little bit. And Brad, you hear in your head as it's kind of thrashing around. "Ah! What is this liquid?" It's still kind of hovering up above the ground. Heidi's gonna come over here. God, I hope she has Spare the Dying in this build. I don't think she does.
You know which build she does have it.
Yeah, I know. And she doesn't. Okay, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cure wounds on Verna.
which arm is torn off, by the way? The left one or the right one?
It is the left arm.
Okay.
Oh no, my favorite arm.
And she's going to upcast that also. Just one additional d6, I believe. D8. So you heal for 11 points of damage, Rona.
I'm back up.
Yeah, as Piety leans down and she sees your arm missing, she leans over and she starts to kind of tear up a little bit and she's like, no, not like this. And she's gonna lean down and kiss you on your forehead, and as your eyes open back up, you can see the world around you. Everything's still hazy, but my god, there's pain and then there's not pain.
Phantom pain.
Ooh, yeah. That's that's gonna suck for me now. No. Okay. So
Yeah. Flint, it's your turn.
Okay, you said the dragon's about 15 feet up in the air?
Yep.
And we're not engaged in combat, so I can back away without it taking an engagement on me?
Right, because it's out of you're just out of its reach.
Just out of its reach.
Right.
So,
It's got a 10-foot reach, so it's just out of range for you.
yeah. I want to move Is this still dry land right here?
Yes.
Okay, I want to move right there, just on the cusp. And can lightning bolt can go up in the air, correct?
Yes, you can angle it.
Yeah. So that is what I want to do.
Okay.
Right at it.
All right, roll your 8d6.
8d6. D6. Eh.
31, and it's going to take full damage. As this thing's it's kind of hovering, just kind of flailing around blindly at the moment as it's screeching out, the alcohol kind of rushing into its system and pouring down its eyes. As you aim Amberhorn up and boom, fire that lightning bolt up into the air, you seem to catch it completely right in its stomach.
Cool. Just to open a hole and drop Berna's arm out?
No.
No.
It does,
I'm getting my arm back.
it does look pretty singed, though.
Does it
And
fall?
with that, my bonus action, of course, you know what my bonus action is going to be.
Yep. Shalala up.
Yep. And I'm done.
Okay. All right, back up to the top of the turn order. Okay, I need to AFK for just about 5 minutes,
Oh, okay.
and then we'll come back. All right.
Be right back.
All right, smoke break. I'll be back.
Brad,
Yeah, what's up?
can you shoot arrows?
No.
Fuck. I have a good arrow, but I don't think I can shoot it.
I wish its intelligence wasn't so high.
These guys are fucking brain.
But Abraham, what do I do with this arrow though?
Whatever you want to do with it.
I'm gonna come back and fuck these guys in the face.
Well, I need the dragon to be on the ground since I can't shoot it. Like, I want to know if I can just jump on them and stab it with it. I mean, it's a really good arrow. I kind of forgot I had it until I scrolled through it. This is gonna suck.
How are we gonna get your arm back?
Hopefully, if I kill him with this arrow, I can cut
I
the
mean, you're
stomach open.
unconscious.
No, I'm
he's
up
awake.
again.
Mighty
Oh,
Mouse.
you're awake? Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
How are you gonna knock your bow with one hand?
I don't know.
So these guys rolled up while I was doing something, and they're trying to role play, and they like sank my boat, and then they were like, "We want to discuss your terms of surrender," and then I knocked their mast off their boat.
Jesus.
With the cannon that's on the island, and then one of them said, "Oh, he's shooting at us." People are dumb, dude. He's like, "So are you gonna surrender?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna surrender." I wonder if they're still there trying to find me while I'm driving back to them. I hope so. Really, really hope so.
Is Carson back yet?
I don't think so.
Nah, it's
So
gonna
he
be
can't
like
hear
10
us?
minutes.
I'm sure he can.
Oh my god. Thank goodness he is not. He's missing an actual turn on this dragon, which could really fuck us.
What?
What do you mean?
He did 4 turns.
He forgetting to do with the dragon.
What's he playing?
Don't say it. Just don't say anything. Just stop talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gone like every other turn. How's he missing?
I'm still
So-
trying to wrap my head around how he attacked me at the beginning of the initiative and then attack again during the middle of the turn. Like, wait. Okay.
I can't believe I actually sank to these people.
Can somebody throw me on the dragon? Like, launch me full speed?
I don't think I'm strong enough even to lift you.
Jesus, I'm only 30 pounds. Damn it, I can't believe Carson cut my arm.
Cut it off.
He ate that shit.
He ate it. But I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna kill this dragon and get it back.
I mean,
It's a black dragon. You know what they are?
No, I don't know any dragons.
They're an acid-based dragon. Do you know what their stomach acid is probably like?
I'm getting my arm.
I don't think you are. You can
What
get a
I
wooden
what's
don't
arm.
left of it?
I don't think you're getting your arm either.
You're gonna get a wooden arm.
It better not be no shitty wooden arm.
We'll have somebody like Luke Skywalker do an arm.
I mean, it's
Can I
gonna
get,
take
like-
all your gold.
Can I get a alchemist arm? Like, Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, there you go. You could be fucking Edward Elric. It's gonna be
Am I out of
expensive.
this hurricane yet?
That's if I can kill the dragon. I just forgot I had something to kill the
Yeah,
dragon.
the fucking dragon slaying arrow.
Yeah, that's why you cut my arm off.
Now you can't use it because you can't knock your bow.
Did
But
you
I
have
could-
a weapon in your hand when it got eaten?
I don't know.
Oh,
Well, Vernon's right-handed, right?
I'm both handed because I'm an assassin.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm pissed
Why is that?
because I just am.
I hate
I
you.
was off doing something and somebody sank my boat, and they're literally the ass of ass.
That happens.
It does happen. And they took my one skull and they're like, "We want to negotiate terms of surrender." And I said, "You can put my skull back on my boat, and I'll let you live." And I killed them both, and then I shot their mast off. Boat. And then while they're sitting there trying to find me, I've gone back to my boat, and I've about gotten back to them. They are that bad.
Damn.
If you don't negotiate, we'll sink you. And I said, I don't care. Talk about your stupid role playing.
Roleplay. Yeah, baby.
Role play. Yeah, they're trying to role play.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little role play.
If you surrender, we'll give you your stuff back. And I'm thinking, that's not how that works.
They gotta make you walk the plank.
No. No walking planks.
Did they add Krakens yet to that game?
That Krakens have always been in this game.
Yeah. The only time they didn't have Krakens was during beta.
Okay. Sorry about that. Is everybody here?
Yep.
I don't know.
Verna and Flint.
I'm here.
You're here? Okay. Not all here. Missing a couple pounds.
Just a low blow.
Oh yeah, I apologize. The fight's not even over yet.
Can I get my arm back?
We'll see.
We'll cut that out of its dead, cold belly.
We'll see. I'm rolling for it right now. I've been rolling for it. We'll see.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
The acid is slowly just digesting it.
Oh my god, my friend has his voice changer on.
Flint, are you here?
Alright,
Yo.
Okay.
let's do this.
All right. So it is now. Let's see. After this lightning bolt has just coursed through this thing's body, Flint, you feel something strange kind of build up around you, as it was super quiet around here before, but suddenly a swarm of insects starts to appear around you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is the dragon still in the air?
The
or
dragon's
did it
still
come
in the
down?
air, just flying about 15 feet up at the moment. Okay. That is going to pass.
Oh, I just came. I'm sorry, it's muted. Because I'm wearing the robe. It's one bonus to that too, correct?
Yes. Yeah. I'll have to actually figure that into, because there's a place where you can put in that just adds +1 to all your concept or all your saves. I'll have to go in that and do that for you.
Yeah. I mean, I got the robe put in, but I don't know that part.
Yeah.
So.
But as this swarm of stinging insects seems to appear around you, they kind of bite into you like a bunch of mosquitoes and biting flies and things. You take 4 points of piercing damage, so halved is 2. You take 2 points of piercing damage as these things kind of just bite into you.
So it's just piercing, no elemental damage.
Yeah, no elemental, just piercing.
Okay, 2 points.
Yep. And Verna, it's now your turn. You only have one arm.
Thanks for clarifying that for me. Can I use my blunderbuss?
You'll have to reload it.
Can I? Does it matter what I put into it?
Not really. If you don't use a traditional ammunition, it's probably going to hurt the damage a little bit. You have just been using your ball bearings.
So if I put this magical arrow you gave me in it,
Yeah, I'm
is it
going to say
do
you
it?
can't shoot an arrow through a gun, but you could use your bow. Oh wait, you can't use your bow.
You son of a bitch.
Quick, give somebody your bow.
Actually, he could use a bow. Put it between his feet, like what Book of Eli at the beginning when he shot the cat.
Oh yeah, totally.
Wow.
with inspiration on that, because that's totally an inspirational attack.
I'm not gonna give you
And-
inspiration, but I'm gonna give you props if you can pull that shit off.
All right, let's do that. I'm gonna use this dragon slaying arrow
All right,
on this dragon.
I'm gonna say from that range, you probably don't want to do that.
I hate you. Ah.
Fool.
What? What do you mean back up?
So you get the right range.
It's only 15. You know what? I'm gonna move over here. Is that good enough?
Are you disengaging?
It's in the air 15 feet, right?
I'm in the air. Why would I be engaged?
Oh yeah, right.
in the
It's
air?
out of range. Okay, yeah. So you're good. Yeah. So, yeah, that's good there.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna shoot this with this arrow.
Okay.
You gonna use your feet?
Yeah.
We're gonna call it the Book of Eli
Okay.
move.
Totally.
So
Look at me like this shit.
you're gonna turn yourself into a miniature crossbow.
I like it.
I want my fucking arm. back.
Roll a sleight of no, not even sleight of hand. What the fuck would this even be? Acrobat? No. Dex? Just a general dex check, I guess. Roll a general dex check. We'll see what happens. 17. Okay, yeah, you managed to kind of lean back, spread eagle with this bow between your legs, and as you pull the arrow back, kind of like setting yourself up as a miniature ballista, Piety looks down at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
I just look at her like I want my fucking arm back.
Roll to hit.
Well, short bow, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
That's gonna hit.
It's gonna work.
What's the dragon piercing arrow bonus?
Oh, fuck me. Hang on.
It's a dragon slaying arrow.
And it's gonna fail that con save. And Tybalt, you're technically in range, so you get sneak attack.
Oh, so you want me to roll sneak attack too?
Yep.
I'm 50 feet up. I don't think I'm in
wait.
range.
Yeah, no, you're not in range then. Okay, never mind. So you don't get sneak attack.
I'm right next to Piety though.
Yeah, Patty's not in range either.
Okay.
Is the imp in range? Does he count?
He would be in range. Does he count?
He does count, and he would be in range. So yeah, you do get sneak attack.
All right. So let's get this.
So roll sneak. Now I need you to roll me 6d10.
The Book of Eli move for the win.
I hope it kills him.
Right.
Holy shit. As this dragon is flailing around, just roaring out in pain with the poison coursing through its veins, Verna, you flip back and turn yourself into this miniature ballista. Pulled back this dragon slaying arrow. Would you like to make a one-liner before you do this, or
You can do it for me.
I can't even think of any at the moment.
I just want my fucking arm back.
Okay, you scream that out as you loose this arrow, and it pierces the thing right through the neck. Blood goes splattering. Actually, let me see if I have a... Yeah. Blood goes flying as you hit the thing. And it drops down to the ground in front of all of you. That is 53 points of damage.
Yes, it is.
Some bitch.
How's this thing, bad boy, looking right now? Is he dead?
It's looking
He
bloody.
should be. I was gonna say he should look nasty at this point.
Yeah, it is not looking great right now.
Y'all
And
better finish it.
it is now its first turn. Okay. Tybalt, you're up in the air, right?
Yep, 50 feet.
Okay. This thing is not looking great. It's breathing heavily. There's blood all over the place. It's not even trying to talk in your minds anymore. It just says out loud, maybe we can make a deal?
He wants to make a deal.
No? Fine! Jinx, I need you and Piety to make a dex save.
Dexterity save. Let's hope for the best.
Nice one.
Both of you pass. Wow. Okay, so as this dragon just screams out at you two, it opens its mouth and you see this gout of acid just pour across you and Piety. As it burns into your flesh. You kind of manage to dodge out of the way just a little bit so you're not taking the full brunt of the attack, but fuck does that hurt. Whoops. Sorry, first time beaming. And it is going to fly up into the air up to 50 feet now.
Oh, great.
Ow. Half damage still hurts.
Half damage still hurts. Yeah, Piety's not looking great either. So it is now flying around in the air. Tybalt, it is your turn.
Alright, I'll just blast him.
Alright. Roll hit.
Can I use Binks for help?
Yep.
Boom.
That'll hit.
Second shot.
You really need it.
Boom.
That'll hit
I like
also.
how both of the other ones were nat ones. Like,
Let's see. As you fire two more of these blasts into the thing as it's flying up in the air as high as it can go, you hear it shriek out in pain again. Fine! Maybe we can talk. Maybe not. As it's trying to escape currently.
oh no, you don't.
James, it's your turn.
You better stop that
Wait,
motherfucker.
so it's not engaged with me, it's running?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna fly up here. Also, I'm gonna go as high as possible, so that's 10 feet to the left. I guess 50 feet up.
Okay.
As it's trying to get away, we are gonna fire our hand crossbow up at it.
You have a hand crossbow?
I do.
Can I get that?
That hits. Jinx, as you aim your hit crossbow up and fire one of these bolts, you seem to catch it in the shoulder of one of its wings. And it's moving a little bit slower than it was before.
Okay. Let's see, what can I do?
Oh.
I'll say. Wait. So I want to see. It just says if I take an attack action, I can use my flourish.
Yes.
So does that mean even ranged attacks work?
I think it has to be with an attack with a weapon that you have proficiency with.
I have a proficiency in hand crossbow.
Give me a second. Need a book.
But yeah, you can talk. Impressive displays whenever you take an attack action on your turn. Should work.
Then when you use your bardic inspiration, cause the weapon to deal extra damage to the target you hit. Yeah, there's no stipulations on it.
Okay then. We will go ahead and roll.
Flourish your crossbow.
I'm gonna flourish my crossbow, dude.
Okay. All right, roll it.
How about an 8?
6, pretty good.
Alright.
And as your crossbow bolt hits this thing, it slams into the side of the tower. Rocks go falling down. Flint, I need you to Flint. Yeah, just Flint. I need you to make a dex save.
Wow.
All right, you manage to dive out of the way before a big piece of rubble just slams down on top of you.
Do these flying insects have to take a dex save too?
I mean, some of them get squashed, but there's a lot of them.
Okay.
Okay, Jenks, is that your turn?
He is still in the air.
Currently.
Alright. Let's do this with my offhand then.
That's gonna miss.
Whatever.
Yeah. As you throw your chakram at this thing, it's kind of it's pulling itself out of the rubble at the base of the tower now, or kind of the middle of the tower. And as your chakram kind of ting clinks off the stone next to it, it sees that happening, and it flies back into your hand. It is now going to take its second turn. It's going to fly down here, land in the water. Guess who got their breath weapon back?
The dragon.
I need Flint, Piety, and Verna all to make dex saves.
Wait, what?
See that diagonal line?
And I'm also going to be using the absorb elements.
Right there.
Verna, you save.
Thank God.
Okay, Flint's gonna use absorb elements.
Yeah, hold on. Here's my dex save. And +1 to that.
That's gonna fail.
16 fails?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, no, it passes. Never mind. Excuse me. Uh,
Come on, piety.
oh, that barely passes. Shit. Alright.
I'm so glad I'm flying.
Vern is dead again.
As this dragon lands down behind you, Flint, its body starts sinking into the muck once more. No deal. No talking. You little ones just don't even know how the world works. Unfortunately, I can't make a meal of you. You just don't need to exist anymore. As its mouth opens up and another gout of acid washes across your bodies. You all take 25 points of acid damage. Flint, yours halved again into 14. No, 12.
12 or
It's either
13.
12 or 13.
12.
whatever you want.
Verna, you take 12 also with Uncanny Dodge. And Pity's going to take 25.
Oh, that's still his?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's half damage.
it's half
Just
damage.
save.
What a deck save, man. I'm unconscious.
Pity ain't looking great either. Oh, she's really not looking great. Piety gets washed over by all this acid, and she's just looking like extremely burned from this hit. As the dragon starts to sink back down into the muck once more, out of sight.
Oh no, he don't.
Brad, it's your turn.
Yo, fuck this dragon up.
I mean,
Kamehameha that bitch.
but I don't know where it is.
In that direction, man. Isn't that like a coastal direction thing?
It is. What is this big green soccer ball again?
That is
That's a bunch of flies.
yeah, a bunch of flies and mosquitoes.
Does that hurt me?
Kamehameha them too.
How do conals work? Can you like angle them?
Yes.
So you can angle. Okay. You can angle them down.
You can angle anything to any direction you want.
Okay, I just didn't know how it worked. I am going to fucking see the map.
I just got sworded.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna like aim down into the marsh, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, let's do this.
Get some music for this.
Fuck.
Are you getting in the swamp? This is awesome.
Brad, as
Yes.
your friends have just taken this massive hit from this dragon, and it sinks its black head back down into these murky depths of this swamp, You feel this strange connection to this creature. Almost as if a familial calling is drawing you towards it. You can see its outline clearly. Even though you can't see anything at all, you feel the aura of this creature sinking below the depths as it's trying to make its escape. You walk up to the edge of the water. And as you aim your hands down, you unleash a torrent of light. Into the water. The seas part almost like Moses as this beam cuts through the blackness of the swamp, and you see the look on this black dragon's face as this ball of energy comes rushing towards it. A massive hole. It's burned through its chest. Meat hanging out all over the place. Its actual heart is just barely there by a thread. As it starts going into its death throes, you all hear these screams of agony as the water starts to close in on its body and it floats up to the top, blood pooled all around you.
He did.
Congratulations, motherfuckers, you just killed a dragon.
I
look
want
at
its
it.
head.
Did it
His
drop
body
my arm?
surface? Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Did
body.
wanted
it drop
to-
my arm as I go
That
back
made
to
me
the
level
plate?
up.
We'll find his arm while I cut its head off. I want its head.
All right, now my question is, so I bet you
But before
that is the dragon's lair where he keeps all of his shit. And because we killed the dragon, that ward is probably gone.
we'll find out shortly, I'm sure.
Checking the
I am going to come pour a healing potion down Verna's throat in hopes that does
Thank
something.
you.
Hold on, we're out of combat?
Yes, we are out of combat, but Verna's still dead.
I'm trying to stabilize, and then she can hobble back and forth.
Yep, gonna cast it right here.
What's the potion roll again?
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
Do I still? Does the ward still up?
Give me 1 second here.
12, 16.
Um,
Does that stabilize you?
Yeah, I'm up.
okay.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna dance through the thing and get the rest of my health
So-
back up.
So wait, what would you gave me 16?
Yeah, I gave you 16. Because it was 44 and then plus. I got 3s on that entire roll, and then now I want to cut the head of the dragon off.
Okay. Roll survival. And Tybalt, yes, as you walk up to the door and you place your hand on it, the ward seems to have shattered.
Yep. And then Healing Baboon's gonna go right here next to Piety.
Okay.
So everybody, nice little central location.
I have never been so glad to see a monkey.
Someone help me with this dragon head.
I will help you. One.
Ferda, you're at disadvantage.
I'll help you.
Never mind.
Well, it needs the help action, then 20 should be good, right?
If somebody wants to help you, yes, I'll say the 20 will let you get the head. You notice
Yeah, that's
also,
what Verna is.
as you're trying to cut the head off this thing, you notice also that there was a collar around its neck.
And I'm going to take that as well then.
And-
And can I inspect it?
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Arrow, functional, or is it destroyed?
What are you trying to get?
The arrow.
Oh, the arrow's gone. Yeah, it's destroyed.
Arcana, you said?
Yes.
Is the collar magical?
That's what we're trying to do here. It is, in fact, magical. However, the magic seems to have dissipated on it now. With that Arcana,
This is
with that Arcana
weird.
check, I will say that it was connected to the dragon's life force in somehow.
Hey, Verna, why don't you take some vials of this dragon's acid for your arrows?
And then I'm gonna put the dragon head inside my bag.
Yeah, Can I extract the vials of acid off of it?
You're gonna have to get somebody else to do that for you, unfortunately.
I'll do it. What do you want me to roll? Survival or
Survival.
nature check?
Yeah.
We should show the frog people the head. Show them there's nothing to be afraid of. Maybe they can help us take all the shit out of this tower.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm gonna show it to them, and then I gotta show it to the snake people that said I was gonna be dead.
Tybalt, he's already a god. Do you want to make him like transcend something more? Oh my dear.
I'm taking this back to the snake people too. Like they're gonna see this. I'll be like, this is what you thought could kill me.
It's not survival. Do I get any acid for Verna?
You do manage to get one vial of the black dragon acid.
That's pretty cool. All right.
Thank you.
Would it be helpful if we like carve some scales off, dragon scales off?
Probably. Let me try.
Yeah.
Since I already burnt my survival, can I still assist piety or?
No, you can't.
I
I'm gonna take some of the dragon meat to bring back to inn.
Oh, dragon meat for what's his name?
Oh, yeah, the kobold who cooks, right?
For Brig, yeah.
Briggs. Yeah.
Piety managed to get about a pound of black dragon scales. Might be
You
a
have to roll survival for
for the meat. Yes.
meat.
Yes, you would. Here you go. Maybe you can make a belt or something.
Man, everybody's trying to make belts.
Always belts and boots.
Tybalt, you're not really familiar with dragon anatomy, but you think you get one of the dragon haunches?
Anybody get the dragon heart?
Sorry, what'd you say? You broke up.
You got one of the dragon haunches.
All right, cool.
I think that got vaporized.
Dragon heart?
You guys did not roll well enough to get the heart. It was hanging out, but upon further inspection, it is not there anymore. Of course, one person has not tried salvaging this thing yet, so
Exactly.
Brad,
Brad.
don't
Yeah,
you
what's
want
up?
don't you want some pieces of your family member?
Not really.
I figured the Dragonborn would want the dragon heart, since that he dealt the killing blow.
Okay, well,
All right, Lefty, go pick that lock.
It's open.
It's open, I guess. And
Well-
alright.
the ward is off. You haven't checked the lock yet.
Yeah. Because remember at the beginning he said it was a primitive lock, but we couldn't. When I hit the tail against it, we saw a magic ward. So it still has a lock. There's no magics now.
Is everything I'm gonna do disadvantage from now on?
Mm-hmm. Anything hand-based.
Can I try to like take a claw or something? Maybe that's useful.
No, unfortunately, not with those survival checks.
Okay, can I check the door? Like, inspect it?
Unless you guys want to call Giles up here and see what he can get for you.
Oh yeah, get that motherfucker up here.
Since Brad doesn't want to carve it.
Yeah, Giles, where are you?
Dude, what are you talking about?
Oh, this is a interesting place. Swamps everywhere. He sees the black dragon corpse laying in front of all of you, and he pulls a flask out from inside of his jacket. All right then. He just starts drinking.
Hey, you need to share.
We need you to carve some of this guy up for us.
Very well.
You need to get my arm.
Bernie, your arm's gone. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, looks like you're going to be making a trip to become a bionic person from Kimmy.
Oh, hey.
That might actually be an upgrade.
19. Yeah, he manages, Giles, who has been around the Draconic Protection League for quite some time, even though he's not actually a member, he knows how to handle these things fairly well. As he walks up, he says, "Oh, I can see you've never carved a dragon before. Here, let me show you how to do this." He pulls out a knife from the back behind him, and he carefully, with surgical precision, removes the dragon claw, the right front claw. There you go. There's one of those.
Thank you.
They can be used for weapons of some kind, maybe. You might be able to make something out of that. Let's see, what else would be good here? Yes! And he starts to kind of climb up to the shoulder of the wing, and the one that you did not damage, Tybalt, and he starts carving around that as well. And the wing just kind of thuds down to the ground. Yeah, it's a bit large, might be hard to get back, but maybe it would be worth something as well.
Well, how are we supposed to bring that back?
Bag of holding.
I've got a dragon head in the bag of holding.
Get the frog people to grab this.
The dragon head's probably
the
dragon head's probably about 75 pounds.
Oh, well then, how heavy is the wing?
The wing's probably about 35.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I got that then. It's only that much. I can get 500 in that thing.
Yeah.
All right, throw it in the bag.
All right, into the bag.
I would say roll nature if anybody wants to.
I'll roll it.
Can I inspect the door for traps?
Yes.
And then, yeah, I'll probably try to unpick the lock if it's clear.
Flint, you're not quite sure of the actual age of this dragon. It looks younger than most. Tybalt, you can tell that this is not quite an adult dragon yet, but it was getting there.
So in between young and old?
Yep.
Young and adult?
Yeah, it was like a young adult dragon.
All right, how do I feel about it?
No traps that you can see so far.
All right, I'd like to try to get the door open then.
Do you have thieves' tools or crowbar or anything?
I have a crowbar.
You have a crowbar. Yeah, I'm gonna say you have a crowbar. You want me to try first with my thief tools?
Do you need two hands for that?
I tell you what, come over here and I'll help. Like I'll be your hands,
Well, let's see if
and you show me your talents, and I'll be your hands.
I mean, you could completely do that. You could help him, and that would negate the disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. Yeah, I'm gonna do the help action for him.
the thief tools then, huh?
Yep. Help her.
Doesn't even matter.
There you go.
Help her.
Yep. Verna, you kind of hold your ear up to the door, and you kind of point out to Jinx where he needs to kind of place things as he's trying to jimmy this lock open, and door opens up.
All right.
What's
Is there
inside?
any magical traps that Tybalt, can you see any magical traps inside the door?
Yeah, do I see anything?
Roll perception.
Well, I put Detect Magic back up.
I know.
Can I roll perception since I'm standing in the doorway?
Actually, no, you don't even have to roll. Well, you'll see it anyway. Okay. Tybalt, you actually do see some kind of glowing on the ground in front of the door.
Yeah, there's definitely something right in front of the door on the ground. I don't know. We might want to step over it or around.
Give me just a second
What
here.
school of magic is it?
Give me just a second here, and I will tell you what it is. Because I should have this shit memorized by now, and I don't. It is... fuck me.
No thanks.
Abjuration magic. There's kind of a blue glow on the ground in front of you. And through your detect magic, you see several runes that are kind of scattered around in a circular pattern.
So it looks like a magical trap to me, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Should I roll?
Is there
Yeah, there's-
anything on the walls, Tybalt?
There's stuff on the floor, nothing on the walls, right?
As you look into this place, the ceiling here is kind of low as you first go in. It's only about 10 feet, about 9 feet tall. There's a very nice carpet out in front of you. The actual antechamber that you're entering into is fairly large, probably about 50 feet in radius. And you see a staircase that seems to wind up past this, the low ceiling in this particular room. As far as any other magic, you don't see any in this room currently.
So everything's on the floor, right, Tibble?
Everything's on the floor. Just can I like outline it so they don't walk through it without tripping it?
It is a circle that is directly in front of the door.
So
Yes.
you can't enter without touching it, basically.
Yeah, I got something for that.
Can we see like what? activates?
I'm gonna spider climb,
Sorry, was that Verna?
climb along the walls, so I'm not hitting on the ground.
Can we see what activates it if we step on it? Like, do we see the traps or whatever it is?
Why don't we back up and like throw a rock onto it, see what happens?
You can try that. Flint's already inside, though.
I'm already inside.
Yeah, Flint did his Spider-Man thing, and he's in the room now.
So that's
All right,
not it, bro.
Let's back up and throw a rock.
All right, I'll back out of the room and still stay on the wall
Okay.
on the outside, like right. I'll say
Oh,
right here.
better yet, I could just put Binks on it. He's immune to all this magic shit.
I'm immune to
Thanks.
some magic shit.
Can he
Big
see
sco-
what's? Can
Go
he
stand
see?
over there for me.
You know I fucking hate you, right?
How much does he weigh? Because it's probably weight based.
And as Binks walks into the room and he steps over the first set of runes, this bright blue cylinder shoots up around him and he slams into the wall of it.
So he's trapped in the cylinder?
Hello? Shit! Devil, I'm stuck!
You sound familiar.
Relax. Just dismiss. I'll just dismiss you and reset. So I do that. I dismiss him and then he poopies back.
You can't.
He
I can't.
poopies back.
He's just stuck there.
Yep.
Can he phase through walls?
Nope. Not this one.
Maybe you should kill yourself.
Yeah, kill yourself.
Holy shit, man. I didn't think we'd come to that yet.
That's all I got. Unless you want to stay in there, but you're gonna have to kill yourself.
Can't you guys dispel it or something?
I
Yeah,
don't
what-
know.
What's
That's
it made
spell.
out of? Oh, never mind. It's magic.
Let's see, what can I do? Nope.
I'm gonna walk around it and go inside.
You can't.
Oh, it's
Blocking
just like
the door now.
completely blocking the door.
It's completely blocking
Alright.
the door.
Don't kill yourself.
Giles.
Yeah, get Giles.
What the hell is that? Oh, of course, I imagine there would be magical traps around here. What triggered it, though?
Can you do something about that?
I did, you dumbass! Oh, is that an imp?
It's an imp. He's in there. Don't worry. You may not be able to see him.
Fascinating. Let me roll something for him real quick. Never seen a magical trap like this before. It's almost like he was trying to keep something specific out.
Someone specific?
Something specific, maybe. I don't know.
Like an imp? Because he sure as heck can't get out of it.
Why would we want to keep an imp out?
Maybe not an imp. Maybe
Huh?
something fiendish specifically?
Something fiendish. Okay.
Like a dragon.
But isn't this his domain?
Can you dispel this?
I can't myself, actually. Oh, wait. Maybe I can.
While you're doing that, can I climb all the way to the top of the tower?
You can if you want.
Hey, I'm gonna go see if there's roof access.
Okay. I guess.
Flint, you climb up to the top of the tower. It's
What do I see?
It's very high up. You can actually get a very good view of the Jacado Wilds from up here.
Oh, nice.
It kind of pokes above the tree cover. Before it was kind of hard for you guys to even see where this thing was because the trees were blocking the view. Excuse me, were blocking the view. But yeah, you can kind of gauge the area a little bit better. However, you do not see any roof access, and there's no windows at all.
Can I do a perception or investigation to see if there's a hidden access?
That would be investigation.
And you're gonna say no. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't see shit.
Yeah, there's nothing up there.
Hey, if I yell down, can they hear me?
You're up 120 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. So while I'm up here, I'm gonna just go ahead and survey the wilds, take a look. Do I see like where our camp was, or is that too far off?
That's too far off from where you are.
So while they're dicking around down there, can I just like absorb what's coming in and try to get a good lay of the land?
I mean, you see jungle. You see the swamp that's around you, and you see the jungle in the surrounding area. But past that, it's hard to see. You do kind of see the ocean a little bit off to your left.
Which would be to the southwest?
Right.
Okay.
Southeast, excuse me. So you're right.
Southeast?
Right.
Okay. All right.
Can I?
Go ahead.
All right. Other than that, I mean, once I try to get the lay of the land, I can't see shit up here. I'm just gonna spider walk back down.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna wait for Giles to do his thing since he said he might be able to do something.
Yeah, Giles kind of walks up to the room, to the cylinder, and Biggs just looks at him like, "What are you gonna do, Tiny? Look who you're calling Tiny. How did you trip this thing anyway? I don't fucking know." And he kind of taps on the word a little bit. Ah, I see. And he's going to try and put his hand through it, and it goes through. Interesting.
Can you pull your hand back out?
He pulls his hand back out.
So
Can I try to put my hand through it?
Try.
Try and
Nope.
Can I put my hand through it?
why do you try?
Nope. And Piety can't either.
Oh shit! The three
Brad,
of us
Brad,
can't
give it
do
a
it.
try.
Do I know?
I pretend to put my left arm through it.
You
even
might
though
try
it's
to
not
crack this thing?
Try to put your hand through it.
What do I need to roll?
Just put it. Just try. Let's see, yes or no.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll try.
Brad, as you stick your claw up to try and touch this ward, it goes right through.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell? Why won't it let me in? I'm not like
You
you.
won't let Piety in?
Yes, that's fucking weird. I mean, it makes sense for us. Well, fiendish.
Can I try to
Yeah.
put my arm through it?
Yeah.
I try to put my arm through it.
You managed to put your arm through it.
I go ahead and walk in.
This doesn't seem fair.
What is the shenanigans?
Can
I'm
I
really
try?
like.
Wait, can I try for real to put my arm through?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put my arm through it.
You go through.
So the two tieflings and the shapeshifter can't get through.
Yep.
I follow Flint.
Okay.
All right.
Big-
Well,
you're gonna-
I'm on the wall. Bernie, you're gonna have to watch the floor.
Oh yeah,
Um,
there's traps.
Yeah. And we're gonna look for any type of levers or buttons or anything that can turn this thing off.
But give me just a moment, Mr. Frostbeard. Giles goes up to where all the runes are, and he sticks his finger through the ward again and down onto one of the runes and just kind of wipes it away. And the thing lowers.
What did he
Oh,
wipe
nice.
away?
One of the runes.
Just had to disrupt one of the runes. That's all it took.
I
Alright,
guess
so we can walk in now?
Yep.
All right,
In we go.
Well, in we go. Yeah.
Okay. You are now in the first level of the Wizard's Tower.
Still on the wall.
Yeah, Flint's still climbing on the wall, Spider-Manning. Tybalt, obviously your flying has worn off at this point.
Yeah, I dropped it.
I put up detect magic. I can't have them both up.
Can you not?
No, they're both concentration.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought the invocation was just something you had on all the time without concentration. But okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I guess it doesn't actually specify whether or not you use your concentration for that. So, all right. So as you guys are entering into this, as I said, it's about 50 feet in radius, so 100 feet in diameter. Very large circular room, about 9 feet high ceiling, and there's a large carpet in the middle. There seem to be some bookshelves that are dusty, but there's not really any books on them. They look more for like decoration. Doesn't seem to be anything on this floor, but there is that staircase that goes up.
Is
So
there any types of
Can we do
designs?
a thorough investigation, or just going to say no? There's nothing on this floor.
I'm just gonna say there's nothing on this floor.
Okay.
Going up the stairs.
Jason,
Is there any design on the carpet?
It's red and gold. Fairly intricately patterned. It seems like a more fancy carpet than what
It's
you
just normal carpet other than that.
Yeah, just normal carpet other than that.
Okay, the hell with it then. for now.
Definitely not something you would find in the middle of the fucking swamp, though.
Right.
Could we use it in the bar?
I mean, it's a big carpet. I don't think you're gonna be able to pick it up.
Oh. Okay. Damn it.
Up the stairs we go then.
Let me know if
Who is in front?
I'm on the wall.
Okay.
I can go in
guess-
front, but I'm on
guess
the wall.
I'm in front-ish. I was going up the stairs.
Okay. Tybalt does a 9 hit.
No.
As you're climbing up the stairs, you see evocation magic flare up in front of you as whoosh, a fireball rushes past your face and crashes into the side of the wall.
So there are traps, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of expected. I thought you were going to be looking
I'm gonna drink my potion because I don't like my HP.
Okay.
Wait
How
a
do
second.
what do I roll for that?
44 plus
No,
4.
no.
Did you not?
Oh, wait,
walk
no,
through
yeah,
the
you're
spirit?
full health right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I threw the baboon out.
Unless you didn't dance through the background.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Carson, are there any other ruins or anything I see?
You do see a couple of evocation runes in front of you on the wall.
Oh shit.
Okay, can I like duck around them or?
Roll Arcana.
You got to point this stuff out because I'm on the wall. Remember?
Yeah, I pointed out so he doesn't blow himself up.
Yeah, you can try and duck around if you want.
I'm also going to point it out to the party. Like, there's ruins here, there's ruins here. Well,
Yeah, the runes are about 5 feet up on the wall. The ceilings on this staircase are about 10 feet high.
Okay.
So as you...
I'll walk between the ceiling, or spider climb between the ceiling and the runes.
Okay.
That height.
Flint, while you're up there, you go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, please.
Yes, sir. There you go.
That last rune, after that firebolt went off in front of Tybalt, it looks spent now. These things are probably one-time use.
Hey, I relay that to the party. Hey, it looks like they're one-time use.
Huh, he was definitely trying to keep somebody out of here.
who was trying to keep someone out of here?
Whoever the wizard was. I mean, this is a wizard's tower. I'm assuming there was a wizard.
You think the wizard's still here?
Surely not.
You think his name was Harry?
Surely not. I mean, this place is centuries old. I don't think anyone could have lived here for many, many years. Thousands, even.
Man, it's amazing that those traps maintain their magic for so long.
It is. It's quite fascinating, actually.
Probably a hell of a wizard. We keep
That's what I'm saying.
As you walk
I'm
further
gonna
up,
continue to follow.
Probably even add more.
Tybalt, you do see another one of those evocation runes up ahead.
Similar to the fireball?
Yep.
Alright, I point it out and I go around it.
Okay. You guys kind of duck underneath it as you continue to go up the stairs. You've been traveling up these stairs for probably about 10 or 15 minutes now, as you're climbing up higher and higher, and you do find another rune along the way, and I'm assuming you dodged that one too.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's all this is, was the bottom floor, and now it's a staircase all the way up.
Yes.
And no other floors in between.
No other floors in between.
Is there anything in the staircase that, other than the rooms, are like standing out?
There are some torches that are on the wall that are not lit currently.
Still,
And they're lit.
how dark is it as we're climbing?
It's getting darker as the further you go up.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
I'm gonna light.
Lights.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna dancing lights and put a light near everybody, each person.
Yep. So little balls of light start dancing in front of Buddy Brad. It doesn't really matter for you, I guess.
Yeah, not really.
Everybody except for Brad, then, because it's pointless.
As the area is illuminated, you can see the stonework a little bit better now as you're walking up, and of course you can see that
Do they look like normal torches?
they do, just basic torches.
All right, continuing up. How far from the top are we?
You don't know actually.
I can
Did
tell you
Did you get to
going
the top?
straight up, it's about 150 feet straight up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you got. You said the tower's 150
And
feet.
there's nothing up there.
Nothing up from the outside.
Oh. All right, can I send Binks up to see, scout ahead to see if we can see any, if the wizard's still there or if there's anything up there?
Can do. He's gonna fly on up ahead. However, he flies out of range.
That's
After about 5
Out
minutes.
of range of talking to me?
Mm-hmm. After
Alright,
about 5 minutes, he comes back. Yeah, there's a door up there. It's locked though.
Nothing else? Just the door?
Just a door.
How high did you go up, bro?
I mean, I flew for about 5 minutes. This place seems bigger on the inside.
Yeah, I want to roll Arcana to see if I can detect anything like magic that might be on the place.
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, he wouldn't lie to
Or would he?
I guess he could.
There
He-
is
he's-
definitely some magical fuckery going on here for sure.
Like, is this a never-ending staircase? Are we ever gonna hit this door?
I mean, there is a door.
Yeah, but you flew there.
Good point. I don't know.
There's definitely some magic distorting the space in here.
Is I'm sorry. Is he telling the truth or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll take that for what it is. Like, I guess we can continue up a little bit farther, and then if we don't get there, then we'll know.
I think we're getting Inception. All right, let's keep walking.
As you make your way further and further up the tower, it seems like you travel for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This thing does seem a lot taller than it was supposed to be.
It's like the TARDIS, bigger on the inside.
But we still are walking up the stairs 10 minutes later.
Yep.
But it only took Binks 5 minutes to fly up.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something wrong here. If it only took him for the 5 minutes to fly up, we're just walking in a giant circle.
No, wait, hold on.
Is it?
Is the staircase? Can we tell if we're actually moving on the staircase, or is the staircase moving, but we're actually stationary?
How about this? I take my dagger and I make a mark on the wall.
You mark the wall.
Yes.
As you do this, you see something flare up in front of you.
What was it?
Probably the same shield as the door.
As some of these stones seem to disappear, and there is a door in front of you.
Oh, well, that's something.
Is it locked? Is there any magic coming from it, or?
There was some illusion magic coming from it, but not anymore. Now it's just a door.
All right.
Is this the same door Bing saw?
Yeah, the same. What the fuck? Why is it down here now?
All right, I'm going to investigate the door. Looking for bad things.
Okay. It's the door.
I'm
It's
also
a-
going to investigate.
it seems
I'll
like a
help.
door.
I'll help Verna investigate the door.
Oh God.
It's the door.
Can I help them investigate the door?
Yeah.
Find it.
All right. So you said it was
Never mind.
locked.
It's a door.
Is it still locked?
Is it locked as well? Like, did I notice that while I was inspecting?
It is not locked.
I opened the door.
You open the door.
Oh, he just yellowed it. He's just yellowed. Oh.
Do I open the door? Am I still alive?
You open the door, and everybody dies.
I'm on the wall. How do I die?
You died twice.
You
The
died
wall
twice.
disappeared when I stabbed
It's
it.
fine. As you open this door,
Fuck! I thought we really died.
You can't say shit like everybody dies, okay? You're the DM.
I died like 20 times already.
No, you didn't. You
Verna's having a
died.
bad day.
You just took a nap.
just your arm died. It's okay. Give me a second here. So you open up this door, and what you see in front of you is this very large room, probably about the same size as the first room that you were entered into, except the ceiling is much, much, much higher. You can see that this is probably the cone on the top of the tower itself. This is more than likely the top floor.
Okay.
And what you see is basically a standard wizard's laboratory. I mean, there's books all over the place. There's these large bookshelves that almost reach to the ceiling. You see candles all over the place. Some still lit. There's like there's an owl skeleton that's sitting on a perch. There's a small ramshackle bed off in the corner. Well, not corner, but off to the side. And
I was about to say that was amazing.
the other side of this whole place, you see what looks to be some more amethyst runes that are drawn on the ground, and above it, suspended above it, is this rather sizable, probably about the size of your head, crystal that seems to be pointed down on top of that, and it seems to be glowing faintly. And then closer towards the front of the room, you see a desk.
Are there any rooms like on the floor or we're gonna step into or anything like that?
No runes that you can see and no magic that you can see. However, from the back, you do see I think this is no. Conjuration magic coming from that crystal.
Crystal, not from any of the books or anything else?
There's various magics coming from all the books around the room, but the most notable thing you see is the conjuration coming from that crystal.
Is this the only door in and out of this place?
Yes, it is. I will say also, upon further inspection, because this is pretty obvious when you come into the room, as you look at that desk, there seems to be a pile of robes sitting in a chair and a skeleton that is slumped over the desk.
Does it still have a skull?
Man, that dude worked himself to death.
There is still a skull there. Very, very intricate looking robes that
Hey,
Are the robes magical?
the robes are not magical, actually.
hey, Vernon, there's an arm for you.
I don't think that one would fit.
It's not this. Yeah, it's not the same size. Can I take the head?
If you want.
No, don't take this head. I want to ask you questions.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me first.
Everybody or just the...
Hang on. Interesting. Tybalt, your spell fails.
Okay, I can't talk to it. That's never happened before.
Yep.
So I'm gonna slowly take the head.
Is he dead?
Read the parameters on your spell.
Must have a mouth.
Does he not have a mouth?
He has a mouth.
I can't be undead. Can't have the spell cast within the last 10 days.
Is that what happened?
Roll Arcana. Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, so someone was in here and cast Speak with the Dead on this guy within the last 10 days. I don't know how that person got past the dragon.
Ooh, it's mystery enough.
Okay, I want to investigate and look and see if, because you said this place looks dusty, right?
Yes.
I want to look and see if there's any fresher, like, like fresh tracks to where somebody's been in here messing with things.
Okay, roll investigation.
Also, I want to check the papers to see if there's anything he's written about that crystal.
You actually don't see anything, Jinx. The layer of dust is actually too thick.
Investigation rolls are always low for me for some reason. I don't know what it is about investigation.
Berta, what are you looking for specifically?
Same thing Jinx was.
You do see footprints headed towards that crystal and the ruins on the floor. Tybalt, roll investigation to see if you can find any paperwork that would be...
I want to investigate a bookshelf.
Okay. Let me roll Piety real quick to see if she sees anything. Come on, girl, don't be stupid. Alright, Flint, you go ahead and roll yours too.
Investigation, right?
Yes.
Shit.
Don't find anything. Piety, however, as she's kind of sifting through the books on the desk, she manages to find a book that's right in front of the skeleton. Oh, here's something.
What's that?
I think it's
Green eggs and ham.
That's an easy book. Don't patronize me. Looks like some kind of journal.
Was this?
Yeah, what does it say?
What's recently said in it?
I will show it to you, and then if you want, I will read it.
Alright.
Yes, please.
Well, what's the latest entry date on it?
Please read it.
No, blind can't. Don't anybody tell the blind guy.
Here we are. Apparently the guy's name was... Etch? I think that was the wizard. Let's see here. Etch's journal, entry number 38. I found a quiet place.
Oh my god.
I found a quiet place of my own. She wished to be alone for a while. I don't blame her. She's always been a wild spirit, as free as her namesake. She wishes to travel, experience the world outside the pain and bloodshed we knew. I think she's right. It's just journal entry
Oh.
number 268. The last of us is dying off. Still no way to produce heirs. I don't even think any of us really know how old we are anymore. Yet she and I do not feel the slowing of age. Maybe something to do with our status as... What was it he called us? Primes? I don't know what that means. He was crazy. If he's still alive, I hope he's become a better person since last we talked. I do miss my friend. Entry 355. My experiments with the arcane are going well. I met a young man named Ormir who shares my interests. He seems to have a real knack for handling magical essence. This is what the world should be built on. Arcanotech was dangerous. We should never have tried to contain something we didn't understand. Entry 680. She crossed my path once more. She's been traveling the countryside, meeting people, dancing, singing. She loves to entertain. It makes her forget the past, the bloodshed, the anger. She finally listened to me about art being good for expression. 740. I still cannot help how my heart leaps for this woman. Happy and carefree, the scent of wild roses following her in her wake. We talk, we laugh, we dream. We made love and the world stood still. Two formless beings lost in a sea of confusion, trying to make sense of a new world. Entry 882. Over the eons I have seen civilizations rise and fall, kingdoms built and crumbled. Fledgling races rise to the surface to try and contain this world material plane. I wish not to be a part, neither does she. She wishes to go walking again. I will miss her. She seems strange. Entry 1023. The child gods have grown restless again. Ormir, my dear friend, has found a great strength. He seems to have transcended that of the mortals of Adoria. He claims himself a god. Ormir, wait a minute, that's the oh my dear, the god of the Shrouded Veil. Apparently this guy knew Ormir.
Who is this guy? And clearly he's pretty powerful if he lived aeons.
More new gods. These fledgling races are fighting back against their jailers. One thing still troubles me. Their father and mother have done nothing but watch for millions of years. Entry 1134. Our race is all but gone now. A few proud people still remain in hiding, but we are so rare. The world still does not accept us, though now I think they do not know why anymore. A reason lost to time at this point. I'm afraid that we three who were the first will be the last forevermore.
Wait, so they call him a prime?
Yes.
Isn't that like a shapeshifter thing? I look at Jinx.
Y'all wouldn't know that.
Yeah, we did, wouldn't we?
Nope.
You had a conversation about it
with Giles. They had that conversation privately.
I had that in private, yeah.
Oh.
It was. Oh. Never mind.
Alright, go ahead.
Entry 1341. A miracle. She is with child. The mathematical chances were always slim, but somehow I knew it was possible. Yet I know not the father. It was probably one of these newer races. Human, perhaps elf. Who knows? Entry 1440. I saw him today. He has not changed. He still wishes to restart the world. Dreams of his wish. He asked for my key. I refused him. My pen is my own. Her mask is her own. We will not have access to the chamber so long as I live. He will not have access to the chamber so long as I live. Entry 1590. He returned again, a wild look in his eye. I refused him my pen once more. I sealed it away in Venture. Only she can get it. Oh, her child has come of age. He is just like her, wild and free. She named him for our old friend, though I don't entirely agree. I really don't think this world needs more than one Jinx. She's on her way now to There's a bloodstain.
Why is your name in this book?
Yep, Piety kind of looks up at you, Jinx.
I'm just gonna kind of look around at everybody that's looking at me. Good question.
So you're telling me you know nothing about it?
I've never been here before. I mean, this dude's been here for ages. Probably been dead for quite a while.
More than one Jinx, though.
Well, that would explain why Jinx is showing up in things and
Insight, Jinx.
y'all.
Roll deception, I guess, Jinx, unless you're actually telling the truth.
Guess I'm telling partial truth, so I'll do deception anyway.
He's telling the truth.
I don't like where this is heading.
I guess it would make sense if there was two of them. Is there any more books or anything around here? Maybe another journal somewhere.
Can I look for another book?
Yeah.
The journal?
Roll investigation. There's several bookshelves and things all over the place. Not anything that you can see, Verna.
Okay.
Let's see here. I will say, Verna, though, you do notice there is a knife in the back of that skeleton.
Where? In like the back of the skull, the chest,
In its back.
back. Can I see what the like? Can I take the dagger out of it?
Yep, if you want.
Yeah, I'll take the dagger out.
Okay. It's a much longer blade than your typical knife. And as you pull it out, you kind of see like a sheen of what looks to be some kind of poison on the blade.
Oh, is that doctor with us still to investigate the dagger?
Yeah, Giles is up there too. He's kind of looking around at everything. Actually, let me roll for him to see if he sees anything.
Yes, please.
Oh, no, the dice flipped over. There we go. Okay. He is going to look through a couple of the bookshelves. I don't know if there's any more of those journals. Wait, this thing looks interesting. He's going to pull a large book down. It's covered in dust. And he'll kind of bring it over to the table, just kind of waddle it over with his small frame and boom, just lay it up on the table. Ah, here we go. Would anyone care to read this one?
I mean, I guess. Is it in common? Like, what's it written in?
It is written in common, actually.
Is it like another journal, or?
It does appear to be another journal.
Okay.
Would anyone like to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
There you are. Going to read it out loud to everybody?
I'm going to breeze over it first before I decide if I'm going to read that out loud to everybody.
I mean, they're all going to read it anyway, so...
Oh.
You might as well read it.
It's a
now,
large
bro.
book. You can't really be stealthy about it.
I'm gonna light that shit on fire. And journal question mark journal. I guess they don't have entry dates or whatever. Is that what that question mark's supposed to mean? Or
Yep.
Okay. Journal. I can't figure this out. We have become something more for sure. The chaotic energy It has reformed our very beings, changed us into something else. Creatures without form, faceless beings torn asunder by the godlike energy used to make us. I see a man before me, his face gone. I see a beautiful woman next to him, her lovely eyes replaced by glowing pale orbs. I see myself, black hair spilling over my shoulders, and any discerning features gone. We are cursed. Question mark, question mark, journal. I'm just going to say entry, blah, blah, blah.
Next entry. Yeah.
Cursed beings. The gods' power took so much from us. Our names, our forms, our lives. We found through concentration, however, our faceless forms can shift. We look as who we wish, but we are no longer children of the gods. We are more, much more. We have changed. Next entry. The man I feel as a friend, the woman I feel nothing but an adoration for. I know not for their names, but I want to be near them both. He calls himself based on a simple drawing he does. He is Etch, artist now, archivist of our folly. Next entry. She managed to find our notes. She is more insightful. She is the more insightful one. I wish to be closer to her. She notes a name, the first of our success, goddess of the blue horizon. She takes this name for her own. She can take whatever she wants now. She is Iris. Interesting. Next entry. God damn you for typing all this and making me read it out loud. I feel like I'm in grade school. You know what? Make everybody read it on their own. This is too much damn reading.
Fine. If you want Piety or Giles to read it, they can do it.
Yeah, they can read that shit. It'll
Okay.
take it too damn long. I didn't realize it was this dang long.
It was pretty big.
Yep.
I can take over if you want. These notes, they reveal who we are, who we were, but we are them no longer. Cursed, we are cursed. Hexed, we are hexed. Jinxed, we are jinxed. The people who have no form, we have changed. Changeling. Fascinating. Next entry. The notes reveal our birth. The seals gave way to our grand creation. This is a power too great, but a gift we must offer. We will offer it. Any who wish to transcend the bonds of the child gods, we offer it willingly. Our blood will provide. We have amassed more and more. People who no longer wish to be chained to fate. They are our children now. Their father, Iris their beautiful mother, Etch their adoring uncle. They love us, their progenitors, their primes. I think this is a journal of one of the primes.
What's a prime?
They were, ancient elders for the changeling race. The civilization we helped build will not accept our people, our children. They are abused, spit on, and beaten down, forced to work menial jobs for meager pay. This is not their birthright. They are to be so much more. Iris admires the blooming rose, how it turns to the sun and uses the gifts given to it to become more beautiful. She is so beautiful. The rose is hers, she has taken it for us, and now it is ours. That explains the symbols. The rose calls to many, our changelings to rise. We took the power of the children, we rebuilt our civilization. The children themselves fear our progress. It is now our time to take our place. That's the mantra that's on the propaganda. The letter that you found.
Yes.
Worded a little bit differently, but it's the same message. We are still cursed. Our children cannot produce children of their own. The process is losing power, we cannot offer gifts freely much longer. The elders captured the seals long ago. We kept some for ourselves, but this too is running thin. Next entry. Our war has existed for eons. Our children are dying, but we three remain the same. Our blood, enhanced by exposure, is strong. My lovely Iris, my dear Etch, myself, blood of the primes. For those that wish our strength, our blood is key.
Son of a bitch.
Our blood, mixed willingly, has created small miracles. Healing properties, magical effects, small boons given to those that wish to witness our strength. Etch does not wish to use this often. Iris is wary of what we are becoming. I still love her so. The two of them grow closer. It sickens me. All our children died to the scourge of the child gods, and they can't keep away from each other. She is mine. Etch is becoming the new scourge. Next entry. I have a plan. Our blood is strong. A willing conduit, yes, could enhance the strength of the seals. We could overload them, use their full power all at once, and achieve what our people deserve. A wish for a better world. My heart weeps. I am betrayed. Iris, my beautiful Iris, is lost to me. She sides with that damned Etch. They will not help produce a conduit. They call me sick. They think me vile. I simply wish to join together. For the betterment of our people, they want to leave. Our children run thin now. We can produce none of our own. The wish is a dream. Betrayed once more, the elders wish to end the war once and for all. They have hidden the seals. No, I will not stand for this. They are mine. They are ours. Mine. And the last entry here before it goes blank, just mine, 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 over and over. You don't think the man with black hair that's been showing up in our research?
Jinx.
Jinx with black hair. That explains the J. The black-haired man was one of the primes. Apparently along with this poor fellow. He kind of motions towards the skeleton.
It would seem so.
Oh, this is incredible. Is there anything else of note in here?
No.
Did anyone find anything?
I'm gonna search around to see if I can find anything that might look like the relic people were searching for here, slash possibly any books that may catch my eye.
Roll investigation.
Yeah, I'm better than I've been rolling.
You see a small piece of paper actually on the table that did kind of looked indiscernible before, but because you didn't really make any sense of it. But there seems to be a picture of the mantelpiece to the fireplace behind you, and the message "Blood is the key."
I'm going to walk over to the fireplace.
Okay. Is anyone else looking for anything?
Already tried. I failed.
Can I get this dude to investigate this dagger for me?
Ah, yes, I can look that over for you real quick. Give me just a few minutes to do the ritual.
No problem.
While they're doing that, I'm going to kind of look over my shoulder and see if anybody's paying me any attention.
I'm watching him. I think he's gonna cut himself on the fucking we're over there.
As you look at this mantelpiece, it's very intricately carved. There seems to be a painting in front of what this guy looked like before, or anyway, in some form. And below that, you see something that is written in Celestial, actually.
Okay, I would like to read that.
Okay. Can you speak Celestial?
I can cast Comprehend Language,
Okay. You can cast Comprehend Language.
which is what I'm going to do.
Okay. It says, blood is the key. Roll another investigation check for me.
Okay. Investigate in the world.
You kind of feel around the painting and you don't really see anything too out of the ordinary. There is a small, like, indentation kind of right under that inscription that maybe you can put your finger in.
I'm gonna put my finger in there.
Okay.
Anything happen?
As you do so, you take 1 point of piercing damage.
I figured as much.
As your finger is pricked. And all of you hear what sounds like stone grinding as you all turn around to see what is going on. As Jinx kind of yelps out in pain a little bit. And this picture opens up, slides back, and in front of you, you see this very intricately made chakram.
Okay.
Probably about, I want to say 1 foot in diameter, 1.5 feet in diameter, with what looks to be rose patterns all across the blade.
I am going to pick it up and take a closer look.
It feels light in your hand, almost like it was made specifically for you.
The hell? Well, look over it. Giles, when you're done with that, can I borrow you for a second?
Yes, give me 1 moment. Oh, that's a beautiful ring. Give me just 1 second here. Something else also falls out into your hand, Jinx.
Oh, okay.
It's a rolled up piece of paper.
I'm going to read the paper.
As you open it up, it is a map.
Oh, shit.
Can you tell where the map's from?
You tell me. Miss Thorngage, your knife is done. Very interesting. This is an assassin's weapon. It's a dagger of venom.
Ooh, what type of venom?
So what this is this is a +1 magic weapon. As an action, you can cause a thick black poison to coat the blade. Poison remains for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 con save, or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. The dagger cannot be used in this way again until the next dawn.
Interesting. So it's already coated in venom, about poison.
You can use an action to coat it in poison.
Okay.
It creates its own.
Okay. Okay. I'll slip that into my bag.
Okay.
Well, this map is interesting. Can you check this out, Giles? I'm gonna show him the the chakram real quick.
Yes, I shall begin working on this one as well. Does anybody else want to investigate anything while you're in here? Look for treasure or anything like that?
I want to look for treasure.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your investigations.
Oh, boy.
Brad, do you want to look for treasure?
I mean, I never roll high on investigation. Right?
Okay, let's see what everybody finds. Flint, you find what looks to be a spellcasting rod of some kind. It's kind of thrown over in like a umbrella like holder with a bunch of other like brooms and sticks and things and umbrellas. But it kind of looks like an arm of some kind.
Hey, Verna, look, an arm.
How big is this arm?
I mean, it's basically a stick, but
I don't like this stick arm. I'll take an anyway. If Tipple's giving it to me.
Why is he taking it?
No, I don't have. I just see that it looks like an arm, and I found the opportunity to make a joke about the guy who has no arm. The girl who has
Oh, you're funny. You're funny.
Tybalt, you find a ring.
Is it magical?
It is magical.
I put it on.
You feel like your feet move much quicker than before. Like nothing can get in your way.
Wow, I'm feeling spry, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, but can't you fly?
Yeah, so.
I asked Giles, hey, once you're done, you mind checking this out for me?
Yes, of course. Give me just one moment with this.
Same with this ring. I toss it to him.
Oh my, you're finding all kinds of things in here. Brad, you find 3,000 gold.
All right.
That's shoved off in a chest.
3,000 gold? Holy
Wow.
shit. For that
Make
nice
For a
investigation
3.
check?
It's 1,000 per roll or per one.
Yep.
Carson, is there any other like magical auras I see around other than like those crystal?
Let's see here. No. Oh, she found that. Oh.
Damn it. If I were to roll a 19.
Getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Hang on. Piety finds a necklace.
To go down to her cleavage?
Yeah, it does.
does it make arms?
Kind of?
Don't say kind of.
It looks to be like well, Brad can't see them actually. It looks to be something like the necklaces that monks usually wear.
Like the big ball beads.
Yeah, kind of, but a little bit smaller. Almost like a rosary, actually. Well, Giles, one more thing for the pile. Oh, my lord. I think I might as well just not use the rituals and just fucking cast this thing on them. Actually, yeah, he's probably going to burn all of his spell slots identifying your crap.
It's not like he uses them for anything else.
Yeah, man, it was worth it. It was worth an arm.
He does really just use them for that. Okay, so we'll just go through and tell you guys what you found. Jinx. This weapon is called Wild Rose. It is an instrument of the bards.
Okay.
When you use this instrument to cast a spell that causes targets to become charmed on a failed save, the targets have disadvantage on the saving throw. The effect applies whenever you're using the instrument as a source of the spell or as a spellcasting focus. This weapon allows you to learn the cantrip Shillelagh while wielding it, and charm weapons may be used for purposes of this spell.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That is sexy.
Verna, I gave you yours already. Tybalt, you found a ring of free action. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Can you send me that description in a message?
I will, but I have to type it up.
Okay.
It's on my phone. Flint, you found a Rod of the Pack Keeper +1. While holding this rod, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls and to the saving throw DCs of your Warlock spells. The bonus is determined by the rod's rarity. In addition, you can regain one Warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. You can't use this property again until you finish a long rest.
I'm gonna use that. Wait, what? What did you say?
I said, Flint, I'm gonna need that.
Oh,
I know. I'm gonna take a look at it though.
Money!
can it be cursed money?
And the last thing that Piety found was a necklace of prayer beads. It has 3 beads on it. This necklace has 1d4 plus 2 magic beads made from aquamarine, black pearl, or topaz. It also has many non-magical beads made from stones such as amber, bloodstone, citrine, coral, yada yada yada. If a magic bead is removed from the necklace, that bead loses its magic. 6 types of magic beads exist. The GM decides the type of each bead on the necklace or determines it randomly. A necklace can have more than 1 bead of the same type. To use one, you must be wearing the necklace. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast from it as a bonus action, using your spell save DC if a save is necessary. Once a magic bead spell is cast, that bead can't be used again until the next dawn. The 3 beads that are on it, it has 2 bless beads and 1 cure wounds bead. This item can only be equipped by paladins, clerics, and druids.
I give my Rod of Pact Keeper +1 to Tibble.
Thanks, Dad.
Which that can only be used by warlocks, so...
Yeah.
I mean,
Money.
that ring would be good for Brad.
Yeah, bro, I told you the ring.
It hits him in the forehead because he can't see.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
No.
got it.
Roll a dex check.
I caught it. In my face.
Both of you roll dex checks.
Oh man. My bad, prize.
A dex check?
Yep.
Or dex save?
Dex check.
Why don't I dex save? Because he threw it at me.
I hope you catch it.
Right, we lost it.
Out the window he goes.
What window?
Flink takes the help action.
Can I use sleight of hand to catch it?
You like alley-oop it up to
no
Binks.
windows in this place.
If Brad didn't catch it.
All right, yeah, we'll say that Binks is actually flying
I
around.
caught it and it landed on my finger.
Nice.
Binks is flying around your head. He actually catches it midair and then places it on your finger.
How sweet.
Now, what does this thing do again? Because I wasn't listening for
Obviously,
that part.
obviously. You are not hindered by difficult terrain,
Oh,
and you cannot be paralyzed or stunned, I believe it is.
okay.
Magic cannot reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. So, yeah. So, there you go.
What are we gonna name this?
It's Ring of Free Action.
Ring of Free.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance, Carson, just take down the
Everybody
staff on
needs
the dagger.
notes.
Yeah, I will give you all the shinies.
Thank you.
Holy crap, though.
I mean, Flint, only you and me can use this thing, and you get that coat.
I don't. Yeah, you keep the necklace.
Yes,
I like how it sits on you.
Oh, you like this, do you?
Can I put the journals we found in my bag?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna
You said
do
I
that.
cannot be paralyzed or what?
You cannot be paralyzed, your speed cannot be reduced, and you cannot be restrained.
Okay, so just paralyzed.
Sure.
Well, you said something else a minute ago.
Paralyzed, your speed cannot be reduced, and you cannot be restrained. All three of those. Yeah, Flat Piety kind of like pulls down her robes just a little bit so you can see the full length of the necklace.
Cannot be paralyzed. Speed cannot be restrained. What was the last one? Sorry.
You can't be restrained.
You cannot be paralyzed, you cannot be restrained, and your movement speed cannot be decreased.
Movement, speed.
Oh, this just determined a whole bunch.
Thank you.
There you go.
Well, thank you. I'll just copy and paste that in there. It's better than what I wrote.
Hey, that body that the wizards that whatever got. Can I take that head?
Yeah. Cool.
If you want.
Yes, I want to put it next to the other heads I've collected so far.
Well, we could wait a few days and maybe he can cast that spell on it again.
Yeah, that's it.
Why don't we just take the body with us?
I just want the head.
I want to like closer examine the crystal stuff to
Okay.
see if I can kind of figure out the purpose of it.
Roll Arcana.
Belt.
And also, where are you stepping with it? Tell me how you're doing this, basically.
Okay, like I'm not gonna go like into the runes, like because obviously I'm not trying to like get myself like zapped or anything, but I'm trying to get as close as I can and try to like circle around it to kind of get a better grasp of like what its purpose is.
You can't really tell.
Yeah, obviously with my 5 rolls.
Some
Ugh.
weird magic coming off this thing. Giles is actually going to come up and look at it, though. Oh, this is
Okay,
interesting.
yeah. What's this?
We've seen similar structures to this in some of the Forerunner buildings. They've all been turned off, though. This one seems to be active.
What exactly is it supposed to be?
We believe it to be some kind of teleportation circle.
Oh,
Why does this sound like Halo campaign?
I feel so tempted.
You gonna step in?
I kind of want to.
Can I tie him with a rope if he does?
Yeah, let's tie a rope around my waist, I guess.
You're welcome.
Hope it's magical rope.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's just teleportation. I don't.
Why don't we all go in?
Group hug?
Let's send Beaks in first to see if it's safe.
I'm not gonna go in that thing.
Thanks. Go. Tell him to go. Make him go.
You can go. Worst case scenario, I resummon you, man.
No. I am not doing that. No, putting my foot down.
You have a foot?
Why are you so afraid?
Is there? I'm gonna look at Giles. Is there any way to be able to tell where this would go?
Not from this end, unfortunately. You can kind of tell through the runes. However, these things are usually supposed to be connected to a network, powered by some energy source that we haven't been able to find. These journals did mention something about seals. I've never heard anything of them before, but maybe that has something to do with it.
If that's the case, somebody's going into this room.
I'm just gonna
Make the leap.
but make sure I got that chakra in my hand before I go. Got it back from Giles, just in case I need it.
Give him those stones, the little cell phone tones.
Yeah,
You
I
still
think I
got
actually
those?
still have one. I don't think I ever gave it back. I think Flint still has the other one.
Has the other one what?
Messaging stones,
Sending stones, yeah.
sending stones.
Those have a range on them, though, don't they?
I thought they did. I thought they were like 150 feet,
500 feet.
It's got to be more than that.
500 feet.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not more than 500 feet.
Good luck.
I step into it.
Okay, you step into it. You feel this energy crackling all around you, and in front of you, all of you, Jinx disappears.
Does it make a noise?
Yes, there's this loud arcane hiss and crackle as Jinx disappears into the crystal.
Is the rune still up? Is it still active?
The runes are still up and they're still active.
Check the stone. Is there any message from on the stone?
Nothing around the stone.
No, I mean.
What do I see
There was a
on my side?
Jinx, can you hear me?
no response.
No, wouldn't want to respond yet anyway. I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, just saying, he can't even get a message through to you. You don't receive any messages.
Okay, what do I see?
I'm getting nothing from Jinx. He's gone. All right, let's go.
Who's going next?
What
I will wait before anything.
What you see in front of you, Jinx, as the world is crackling around you, there is this arcane pulse as you can feel your body kind of being pulled through the ether. Your form twisted and reformed through the arcane, and as you wind up on the other side, you find yourself in a chamber.
Okay.
This dark purple glow all over the place. Heavy scent of some kind of herb in your nose as you come out. Very dark incense, some maybe nightshade even. You
Do I see any?
You see a room that's similar to the wizard's room that you were in before. But it's surrounded by mirrors.
Oh.
You see a large desk in front of you. And a man's face lifts up. Mouthless. Pale eyes. Black hair spilling over his form. And you hear the words enter into you. Welcome, Scar. And that is where we'll end for tonight.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Nice.
Oh, man.
So, Carson,
Yes.
About my arm.
What about it?
I told
Is
you.
there,
Talk to Kimmy.
Kimmy, yeah.
is there steampunk in this world?
This is a very steampunk world, so yes.
So I can get like an alchemist type arm?
Probably. You'd have to talk to her about it.
Probably
This-
a
Alright,
better
cool.
arm, man. It would improve strength +1, you know?
Hey, just have the blunderbuss welded to your arm. There you go.
This
Nah, I
world,
wanted.
you could completely do that, actually.
I mean,
Well-
that's pretty cool.
I want to make a couple of things, but I'm one arm now, which sucks. But yeah, still, if I could make some things, like I want to make some Assassin's Creed type of
I will say that
braces.
this world is very, I call it Western punk. Think of it like that shitty Will Smith movie, Wild Wild West.
Ew.
I thought she was gonna say
Wicked Wild
what she
Wild
made,
West.
but I was like, why would that be shitty?
Wicked Wild Wild West.
Like so, like Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, you could probably. You would have to talk to Kimmy, and she would have to see what she could do for you. I mean, prosthetic limbs are not an uncommon thing. They're certainly going to be expensive, though. But you guys just found a good chunk of gold, and you already have a good bit in your coffers to begin with. So
We found, or did Brad find?
Brad found 3,000 for himself. Whether or not he's
are
going
we
to share
leveling?
that.
Oh, my jerk.
Are we leveling up?
Yes, actually.
Wait, Brad can't carry 3,000 gold by himself.
Sure, I can.
No, we can't. It's too heavy.
I'm considered a medium creature. I can.
And the bag of holding just went teleported away.
And also has like 100 pounds worth of stuff in it at the moment.
Yep. And y'all just took a path that I was not planning for, so this is going to be interesting.
I took a path. I was like, I really want to see what's on the other side of this.
You got teleported to the moon.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Jinx is standing in front of me. And he just called me fucking Scar. Carson,
Hmm.
who the fuck is Scar?
Have you not figured it out yet?
Obviously, I am.
Scarface. Cocaine.
Obviously,
guns.
I can wait. I can wait till next week to tell you, or I can tell you now.
You meant 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Next week is freaking.
Oh yeah,
Evil.
that's right. Evil's next week. Awesome. Okay.
So yeah, I think I need to know now.
Are we gonna finish
Yeah,
Evil
so wait
in
2
one
weeks.
sitting?
Sorry, what was that?
Are we gonna finish Evil in one sitting?
Probably.
I think everybody's gonna kill each other anyway.
I hope not.
No, that's not how evil works.
Like the whole point is to do evil deeds together, like we're the evil companion.
Kill each other anyway.
Yep. Uma's still got to
I
roll
gotta
his
test
character.
That chakram though, holy crap, dude!
Mhm.
How can a chakram, which is a throwing weapon, have shillelagh?
Are we level 6 now? Is that
It's a special trait of the
That's what I
chakram.
heard.
Yes,
level?
you are level 6, and the reason for that is because it's a weapon of the bards. It's an instrument of the bards, which instruments of the bards all have spells on them.
Yep.
When you use these instruments, they give you additional spells, basically. So while he's wielding that chakram, he gets to use shillelagh on his weapons.
On his
On the chakram itself, like not the other one. I don't think that was the way it was worded.
melee weapons.
Yeah.
Not. It's not a range. It's a shillelagh is a melee.
A chakram is a melee and a ranged weapon. I can use it as a melee weapon.
Okay, but once you use it as range, you
It
can't
wouldn't
use
have
shillelagh.
shillelagh on it.
Well,
Right.
no. The stipulation was because what it says on shillelagh does not actually say a melee attack. It just enhances the weapon that you're using. However, there are
Yeah, it
stipulations.
does.
Um,
Yeah, it does.
hang on.
For duration, you can use spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon.
Let me look real quick.
Yeah, it does say melee attacks using that
Yeah,
weapon.
some melee attacks.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
Which kind of threw me off, but because regular shillelagh is club and quarterstaff, but you're saying because it's a special bard weapon, that is imbued within the chakram as long as he uses it as a melee.
Right. Yeah, and
Fine.
that's kind
Okay.
of I didn't even think about that. That's a good balancing feature. So yeah, we'll keep it that way. If you use it at range, it's gonna go off your dex, and it's gonna be a 1d4, which is the regular chakram damage. But if you melee attack with it, it'll be a 1d8 plus your charisma. And that was another stipulation to the weapon, because it does specifically say a club or quarterstaff. The weapon itself also states that chakrams can be used for this spell. So,
Oh, so if I double chakram. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
because shillelagh is not concentration.
Right.
Sorry, what was it, Al?
You gonna tell him who he is?
Oh.
No, don't do it. Wait 2 weeks.
I don't know if it should.
So long.
So I basically use my spellcasting ability on a chakram when I have this up. So I'm going to write a shillelagh. Well, I'm just going to write Wild Rose on the attack. Because someone always... Well, no, I better do it separate. No, I can just use the regular chakram when I do a regular attack with it without...
Well, let's think about the information that you got tonight, though. So...
Oh my god, oh yeah.
You know that there are 2 jinxes.
Yep.
What is one of the primary defining traits of your character in your true form?
The scar on my face. Okay, yep. Makes sense.
We have a winner.
Chicken dinner. Carson,
Yes.
I get 2 more expertise.
Damn.
Thief tools and investigation.
You didn't already have it in your Thieves' Tools?
I don't think so.
I think you did.
He doesn't get anything. He gets disadvantage to everything now.
Yeah, that's true. Until you get your arm.
So I get an arm.
Until you get your arm
Yeah.
situation figured out. Oh,
I
damn.
don't know. I don't think I have it on Thieves Tool because if I did, it'd be a 10 dex, I believe. Like stealth.
No, it doubles your proficiency bonus.
Oh yeah, then no. I don't think I have it on Thieves Tool.
Let me check. Let me read into expertise, because there's certain things that you can use it on, certain things you can't.
Well, I know I can definitely use it on Thief Tool.
But your proficiency's 9 on that. Yeah, you've got it on there. Wait, hang on. Dex plus mods. So it's 6. I'm pretty sure you have expertise on there.
Okay. Then I gotta make sure. Well, I know I want to do an investigation. I want for that.
Yep.
Yeah, and this totally lore-wise has made me have to rethink some things.
What'd I tell you?
Game.
And y'all didn't even really look at the map.
And now it's in another. And now it's with me.
Oh,
I looked-
I hope you don't die.
I hope so too. I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up, brah? I'm just gonna go back this way. It's nice to see you. Like, I totally didn't mean to be here. You look busy. Like, I'll come back later.
It's almost like he wasn't expecting anybody to come in there. It's almost like the GM wasn't expecting anybody to just come through there.
They won't go through this portal. Like, none of them are that dumb.
Lie.
Portal.
I'm excited. Another 10 HP.
I mean, think about it this way. Again, the clues were there. Tibble speak with dead didn't work. There was dust leading to the portal. There was an assassin's knife in the guy's back.
As long as I have the head, we can cast that spell on it later.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Cool.
My big thing is I actually don't know what my big thing with this is. Like, yeah, like, what is this room? Like, and how did he know it was there?
Alright, I'm gonna head to back because I am dead tired.
Yep.
I'll see y'all later.
I will say, though, congratulations. You met the big bad.
What, my arm leaving me?
No. Jinx
Was that intentional?
What, your arm? Okay, so your arm,
Yeah.
I was actually rolling to see whether or not your arm would not be digested, and it did get digested.
No, were you intentionally cutting my arm off?
That was because I rolled a 15 on the severity after it critted you.
I thought it was because I had a special item. I got my arm cut off, so I can't use it.
No.
Yeah,
so,
it's targeting you. Get screwed.
Well, and that's and I was targeting you specifically for a reason. Black dragons are bullies, so they go for the smallest target.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know.
kind of hinted at that like 5 times.
When you flew up at me, I thought you were coming for me.
I thought about it, but then I'm like, no, he's gonna go try and go for the weakest target. Like, I was trying to keep like monster tactics in my head. This fight actually I had planned out a lot further than I have other ones, and the whole whack-a-mole thing was, yeah, that was gonna fuck you guys up. He did actually get his breath weapon back a couple of times during that too.
So, what would have happened if Al wouldn't have shot him? Would he have still been charmed?
I really want to know. I really was hoping that would work,
What
but
I was
then
thinking, and I was like, yes, he missed. And then he's like, I want to hit him again. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh man, I was like, I can't see this dude, but he obviously can like see us.
Yeah.
And
And
I went from thinking,
I was like, what's
yes, we're not gonna die. To, oh no, we're gonna die.
Well, I didn't even know the spell got cast on him. I was trying to find out, but like I didn't roll high enough.
yeah,
I thought you rolled an 18.
he rolled a 7.
No, you rolled a 4.
It was bad.
Yeah, if I knew that anything like that, if Jinx was casting that spell and I rolled and I didn't, so I of course I'm gonna shoot him.
I actually would have liked to see how that played out. That would have been interesting.
Me too. That would have been